Are you constantly exhausted even with a full night's sleep and you're always feeling hungry even after you've been eating? Well, if you're an ambitious professional person working a full-time job and you have low energy, want to stop these cravings and having so many failed weight loss attempts, this video is definitely for you. And I'm going to break down why you are constantly feeling exhausted and how you can stop these hunger cravings so you can finally lose the weight, have more energy, but also just getting more confidence in your body. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on the bell to get notified whenever I'm making a new video about weight loss advice. I use these tips to lose 60 pounds in 8 months and I kept it off 12 years, and I also have several men and women lose the weight and keep it off, and I'm so pumped to help you as well. The reason why you're constantly exhausted is that you have no fucking clue like how many calories you are eating on a daily basis. Let's imagine that you are a construction worker or a restaurant worker, like a waitress, and you're walking like 10 or 20,000 steps each day, and you are only tracking that, but you're not eating like enough calories. So let's imagine that you have 2,000 calories to be in a calorie maintenance, like to maintain your weight. And if you are eating less calories than your maintenance calories, you are in a calorie deficit, which basically means that you are losing weight. But the problem is that if you have no fucking clue how many calories you need on a daily basis to maintain your weight, and you are like 90% of the people are always eating way less than they should. Like I see a lot of people, they are just eating 1,000 calories or 1,500 calories. That makes you be in a calorie deficit, but they don't really not want to lose weight. So whenever you are eating at so low calories, being in a calorie deficit means that there's like signs of you having lower energy because you're just not eating enough. In order to have more energy, you need a lot of things to have in check. For example, a calorie surplus to have more energy. But if you are eating in a calorie deficit, you have less energy, and you also have side effects of being hungry all the time, because if you're not eating enough, of course you're going to feel fucking hungry. So if you are eating like calorie deficit, like 1,000 calories or 1,200 calories every single day without you fucking knowing it, and on top of that you are walking 10,000 or 20,000 steps, you are just feeling fucking exhausted because you're just burning too many calories. It's a numbers game. If you're trying to maintain your weight, you need to eat the amount of calories you need to maintain your weight. If you are fucking calorie deficit and you are doing so many steps, I know that if you are going like 10,000 steps or 20,000 steps, you're burning at least 1,000 calories. So if you are eating 1,200 calories a day, so you are also burning another 1,000 calories more. That basically means that you are in such a low energy level as possible, because you are just not fueling your body with enough energy. For example, if you are seeing cyclists who are riding the bicycle, Tour de France, and they are bicycling for several hours, they know exactly how many calories they need to maintain their weight, but they are also burning a fuckload of calories by cycling. So what they are doing is that all the calories that you've been burning, they are eating it back, because they are not here to lose weight, they are here to perform. So if you are eating back the calories that you've been burning, that is going to help you with getting the energy back, because at the end of the day, you're not here on earth to lose weight or anything. You're just here to survive. So if you don't want to lose as much weight, but more like a little weight, let's imagine that you, instead of walking, you do 20,000 steps a day, and you should only do 5,000 steps a day. Then you just eat back like, let's say 20,000 steps, that's maybe 1,000 calories. Then you just eat 500 or 700 calories on top of your maintenance calories. So if your maintenance calories are 2,000 calories, then you're eating 500 or 700 calories on top of that, because you have a fairly active lifestyle, so all the calories you've been burning, you are eating it back, so you have more energy that are getting replaced, because of course you need to work your job. That's just inevitable, and you also want to just focusing on that. So that's the reason why you're always feeling tired. And another reason that you're feeling tired is if you are constantly been doing that for several weeks, it just mentally drains you in a way that you are experience symptoms of overtraining, because overtraining happens when you are performing high intensity tasks over a prolonged period of time without focusing on having your nutrition dialed in. That could, for example, be that you're not eating enough calories, and if you're not eating enough calories, that also affects your sleep. You are sleeping very poorly, you have mood swings, you have aches in your joints, and you feel very irritable a lot of the times, and you're not as able to recover faster, because if you're burning too many calories but you're not eating it back, you're just feeling very less recovered. For example, carbs are very essential for you to improve your recovery, sleeping better, but also just avoiding all the risk, like the injuries that you might happen, because if you are feeling tired and have no energy to do anything, you have higher risk of just being getting injured, because you're just not mentally focused when you're at work. So carbs also give you more mental clarity when you are working out or you've been at your work. And I also recommend that if you are someone who have a lot of cravings, you should definitely increase your fibers from 20 or 40 grams of fiber. And of course you need to have your calorie deficit in check, like figure out the maintenance calories, find a macro calculator, you just track that with 200 or 500 calories. And then of course you need to have 45% of protein, because high protein diet helps you not dealing with so many cravings and also late night binge. Because if you're someone who've been struggling with yo-yo dieting and binge eating for years, that automatically just helps you a lot with not binging so much late at night. And I always drink 4 or 5 liters of water, because not only helps water with you reducing the hungers, because you're just filling your stomach with a lot of something like water, not always food, because you are in the calories deficit, so to lose weight. So you don't want to eat too much, but you're just tricking your brain that it's feeling fuller. So that's something I think that will going to be very beneficial for you. And always focusing on slow and fast digestible carbs, because if you're someone who are like a high performer at work, ambitious professional, you just need a lot of energy. So have high, like steady energy levels throughout the workday, so you can perform your task and think clarity. You just need slow digestible carbs in your diet. It could be whole wheat bread, whole wheat pasta, and also eating that with some chicken, for example. So the amount of energy that's going to be released is released to a slower pace, because if you're just eating carbs, fast digestible carbs, like cereal in the morning, and you don't eat any proteins, of cereal are very, it's like sugar, and it's very fast digestible. So if you're eating fast digestible carbs like that, you automatically feel hungry an hour after, even if you just consume a lot of calories. It's sometimes empty calories. So combining that with a couple scoop of protein, or maybe if you don't like that, just eating the cereal and then you have a protein shaker with like 60 grams of protein and some skim milk, and then you will also have a couple of slices of whole wheat toast with some low fat butter on top of that, because whole wheat bread are high in fibers. So that's going to help you feel more full. And if you want, you can have 3 eggs. For example, I had a talk with a friend yesterday, and she told me that she's been struggling with eating a lot of high protein. She had to get at least 150 grams of protein to be following a high protein diet. And she also felt that she was having struggle with energy levels. So I always said that she needed to figure out her maintenance calories and then eating back the calories that she should be consuming, because she did like 20,000 steps a day and she was not eating enough. And also have high protein diet to avoid hunger pains, and also reducing the cravings she has late at night. So that definitely helped her a lot. And I also think that when you are trying to make the meal plans for yourself, I use MyFitnessPal to create my own meal plans, eating foods that I love, but also have a combination of like high quality protein source like chicken, tuna, salmon, lean steak. And these are some of the protein sources that is helpful. For example, if you want to eat like 150 grams of protein, in the morning you eat like 3 eggs, that's 7 grams of protein per egg if it's like a medium or a large egg. And then you eat 2 couple slices of toast, whole wheat toast, and like a protein shaker, for example. And some milk. So you also have to account the protein and also the proteins from the protein sources, but also from the carbs, because that adds up. So that's around 50-60 grams of protein already there. So at dinner you're eating like 200 grams of lean chicken breast and then there's like 50 grams of protein. Then you're eating 100 grams of salmon. That's that's 20 grams of protein in it. That's already like 120 grams of protein. And then and you also eat some whole wheat pasta, for example. At evening you're having some Greek yogurt with high protein in it, like 300 grams with some blueberry on top. That's already 20 or 30 grams of protein. So you already got 180 grams of protein. So high protein diet also helps you lose weight faster and keep the muscle. So I think that's it. And yeah, I would also love to know what is your biggest takeaway from this video. Just comment below. And if you're an ambitious professional struggling with feeling exhausted all the time, endless amount of weight loss diets that's been not being successful to you, and you feel that you are having diabetes, health issues, high blood pressure, and you're really sick of not feeling confident talking with clients, doing presentations at work, I'd love to invite you on a free strategy call with me, where I specifically help you understand what you're doing wrong and how we can help you, guide you to lose the weight and keep it off, so you can feel more confident showing up at work, talking with clients and doing presentation, and also feel more healthy and get a lean, toned and muscular body. The link is in the description and also in the comment section. I look forward to talk with you. Bye.